Hi everybody. So today I wanted to challenge myself to make some cards, but I wanted to do a koi card, a thank you card for some of my customers at work because we have a koi pond at work. So it's pretty neat. And I have the Hero Arts layering koi fish stamp, and then I also have the Local King rubber stamp koi pond set. One is a layering set and one is a faux layering set. So I have my phone here with the timer, and I wanted to see which one would actually be quicker. And I'm going to do the layered stamps with ink, and I'm going to do the koi stamps to give it that faux layered look, so I need to use markers with that. And I think I'm going to use my Misty with both of them. So I guess let's get started and see how we do. I think we'll do the Hero Arts one first. Let me get my supplies out. I'm going to use the original Misty. And I'm just going to put my phone off to the side here as I start the timer. Now I do already have the paper cut. So let me put that in place here. And let me start this. Nope. Oh, here we go. All right, there we go. So I'm going to start with the first layer, which is the main body. And I'm going to stamp that in a light gray Lawn Fawn Manatee ink. And I'm going to try to do 2 koi per card. And yes, you can do layered stamps without a Misty. It just makes it easier. I'm going to flip it on this side to line them up and to make sure everything stamps evenly. Yesterday I was playing with these koi stamps, and I did them in Distress Oxides, Color Box Pigment inks, and Stampin' Up inks. And I gotta say, I think I'm gonna go away from this from Color Box Pigment inks and go right to the Distress Oxide, especially since there's new colors coming out. Those Distress Oxides are coming out in 12 more colors, so there will be, I think, 24 total colors, and they have the same properties as Distress inks and Pigment inks. So I might give up my old Pigment inks to my kids and do the Distress Oxides instead. Alright, so we gotta line up this one, and I'm gonna do one in like this Golden Daffodil Delight from Stampin' Up. And we are at 1 minute 45 seconds. It's like speed card making here. That's a little light, and I'm gonna give that one another layer. It's a little better. And turn around and do this side. And I think I'll do pumpkin pie for this other one. I'm not even going to clean the stamp because it's a darker color on top of a lighter color. Oh, that looks good. And then the third layer are his spots. Now, I made a video recently over stamp layering, like making a little cheater's guide. I did not do that with this stamp set yet. I just started playing around with it. So, don't exactly follow me on this, on layering this up, because I don't think I have this third layer lined up exactly perfect yet. I'm still figuring it out. And I think on this darker one, I'll do him in black. I have VersaFine black here. Oops. Well, that actually doesn't look half bad. And flip it around again. And we're going to leave that same black. And we're up to 4 minutes. And I just got to do their little face, and it's just little eyes, so I'm just going to stamp these out by hand with a little block. All right, I'm a little off, but that's okay. Not bad, right? And that's it for the layering stamps. What we're also going to do is a quick background. So I'm going to pull the foam piece out of the MISTI and the magnets. And I have 2 backgrounds I'm going to use. The Local King Rubber Stamp Waves background and Local King Rubber Stamp Ripple background. So I'm going to start with the Waves background. Ooh, messed up my picture there. All right. Now because this is a background stamp, I kind of want to line this up. I'm going to do it 2 squares over, 1 square up. And you can use, actually, you know what? Let's use the corners because that's what they're for. There we go. Because I'm not going to be able to put a magnet down to hold that. So we're going to put the paper in the corners there and put the stamp down. And I'm going to use a very light tumbled glass distress ink on this. It's supposed to look like water, so it does not have to be perfect or precise, so distress inks are fine. Alright, that looks pretty good. Pull that off. And then the bubbles we're going to put over top of it. Same thing. And we're going to use a darker Salty Ocean ink for the bubbles. And it's okay you're stamping over your fish because then it looks like they're underwater. Ooh, that was a little too dark, but that's all right. It doesn't look too bad. All right, so I'm going to stop the timer on this one. We have 6 minutes, 42 seconds on the layered koi fish. Not too bad. All right. Now, put my stamps over there. Put my foam pad back in. And I have this laminated, so all I got to do is wipe the ink off of there. Okay, so we're going to put a new piece of paper in, reset my phone, reset, back in the corner. All right, so this time we're going to use the Local King Rubber Stamps Koi Pond, and I'm going to use markers because I want it to look faux layered. So we'll see how that looks and how much time that's going to take. And I'm going to just use the largest koi fish again and do that same method. Look at that, I got ink on my fingers onto the paper there, so we're going to flip that. That's the other side's for mistakes. So same thing, I'm just going to put him down like that and then we will flip him. All right, let me take him off, right? Gotta reset the timer first. Okay, here we go. Oh, I need to take that foam piece out. Alright, let me start over. Stop! Reset. I forgot these were red rubber cling stamps, so you don't want that foam piece in there. Okay, starting again. Here we go. Alright, now for this one, I just have a combination of zig markers and Stampin' Up! Markers, and I'm just going to throw down some color here. So what's nice about these, I hope you guys can see that, is these are a very solid image stamp, which means you can just color over them, throw the color down, and stamp with it. Now, it's not exactly a layered stamp, but all a layered stamp does is just puts color in different areas to make it look more detailed. So I'm coloring this in yellow with the zig marker. And it's not going to be precise, which is why we're using the Misty. So you can see it there. It doesn't look great right now. I'm going to take a little bit of orange, and I'm just going to highlight certain spots of him. And go back in and stamp him again. And then if I wanted it darker, I can always go back and add some more color in there. There's a little bit darker yellow. This is called Summer Star Fruit. We'll see if this has a little bit of a green tint to it. Yeah, a little bit. More of that yellow in there. That's what's great about using a layering tool, is you can keep going back and adding it, and it will stamp in the exact same position you had it in before. Alright, so that doesn't look too bad. I'm going to flip this over. And I think I'm going to do this one in the orange color as the base. And with these zig markers, you could also spritz them to make it a little juicy. You can also use smaller ink pads. The little, grab a couple of those. So, for instance, I don't think this is orange enough. I have another orange here. Again, a Stampin' Up! Marker. Oh yeah, that's much darker. And then, like I said, you can grab little stamp pads. Here's a Hero Arts little stamp pad I got. Just kind of dab that on there. But by layering the different colors, you can give it that faux layered look. There's no right or wrong way, and that's why I like these solid image stamps, because the details are nice in the pictures. Like, it has the nice scales and everything, and if I want to add color, I can just add some more color there. I'm just looking over here and seeing where the light spots are and just putting more color there. That looks good. I'm going to add a little bit of black back on this side here. I think it's kind of boring without the black. Not too much, just a little bit. There we go. I did the eyes and the whiskers, little spots there. Okay, so I want to be fair and clean my stamps because I clean the other ones. Body's done. We're going to do the same background. the wave one. All right, we're going to do that lighter tumbled glass. Not bad. And then the spots, or the bubbles they call it. Same thing. I'm going to lightly rub this across there because I think it was too dark before. Okay, that one took 5 minutes, 51 seconds. So they were pretty equal. I think I thought the layered stamps were going to take longer, but it's about the same. So here we have the Hero Arts koi fish. I think I do like the design of this fish better. It just looks more realistic. But I still love this little koi guy too, because like I said, you can layer him up and add the different colors, so the orange and the red and the yellow and the orange. So I think if I had used the same darker colors, they would look just as good, but I think they both look great. Tell me what you think in your comments below. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask and I'll be happy to answer them. Again, I appreciate you watching, and keep on stamping.